I the meanest?
Sure enough.
Am I the prettiest?
Sure enough.
Am I the baddest mofo low down around this town?
Sure enough.
Well, who am I?
Sure enough.
Who am I?
Sure enough.
I can't hear you.
Sure enough. Sure enough.
Sugar. Sugar.
What up, what up, what up? Good Wednesday morning to you. The 20th of August. We are back in effect. You already know the AM King show is here. You know what I'm saying? CLB, Mellow Man, J-Pad the Juggernaut. Like, subscribe, and share. We are here on YouTube and Facebook doing the damn thing. As always, as usual, y'all know what time it is. You know what I'm saying? No introduction needed at this point. No introduction needed. We are the AM Kings, and this is the AM King show. You know what I mean? What's going on? What's going on? What's happening? What's happening? How y'all feeling out here today, man? Everybody in effect.
Groovy as a 10-cent movie.
Oh man, that's the best groovy right there. That's about as groovy as it should get. on some real deal. You know what I mean? And we're gonna get it warmed up, just run a few beats, get the cobwebs out the eyeballs, and everybody, you know what I'm saying, tap in. Make sure you liking, subscribing, and sharing. The Kings is in effect.
Nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does.
Juggernaut.
Baby, you're the makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it better. Ooh, baby, you're the best.
It's the Juggernaut.
Ooh, J-Pad going hard out here.
It's the Juggernaut.
Juggernaut.
Yes. Got a few good topics today. You know what I'm saying? Always building up your mind. You know what I'm saying? So it's here. That's why we do what we do, though.
Juggernaut.
Yes, indeed. About to get things on the road here. Gonna play like one more after this, and we're ready. Yeah. Smoke, don't choke. Don't choke when you smoke. You already know. Rise and grind, everybody. Yeah. Cookie man in conniptions this morning. Man, he's trying to survive. He's trying to survive. That's all I'm trying to say.
Juggernaut.
J-Pad,
Oh yeah, some old player from the Himalaya. You already know. Kings in effect. For your Wednesday check. Something about those organic, pretty samples. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody's doing well. Yes, indeed. About to get this show on the road. It's the AM King Show. Like, subscribe, and share. You already know what it is, man. Had to get them warmed up one time for the one time. Yes, indeed. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, bring in the heat. Bring in the heat. Yes. De caliente. El
Muy.
fuego.
Muy.
Yes, muy fuego.
Hace
Yes.
calor.
Yeah, man. Oh
Hace
man, we got a few
calor.
things on the docket this morning, fellas. You know what I'm saying?
Let's
That I
get
thought were
On the
were some
docket.
interesting little tidbits. You know what I mean? Angles that most people obviously don't get a chance to really explore when it comes to today and see what we got on the docket today, man. The Trump administration we gotta make sure we say that right. The Trump administration stripped security clearance from
Chump.
37 officials. 37. This just dropped down about 3 hours ago. We try to bring you the latest to the up to datest of what's going on out here in the world in an angle that you may not be aware of. It says President Donald Trump's administration has said it is revoking the security clearances from 37 current and former national security officials, citing the politicization. Yeah, yeah, the politicization. All right, we getting it right this morning. The minority political, the minority the political. You know what I'm saying? I got my Bobby K voice on this morning.
Damn.
I remember one time Bobby K was trying to say minority political caucus, and he kept messing up on the air. He said the minority political, the minority political.
Literally.
Yeah, the political. Yeah, the politicization and or weaponization of intelligence. Newsweek contacted the Office of the Director of National Intelligence for comment by email outside of regular working hours. Here's why that matters. You know what I'm saying? This weaponization of intelligence. The action forms part of a continuing effort by the White House to penalize officials it deems hostile to its aims, and it renews debate over the use of security clearances as a political instrument. In March, Trump revoked the security clearances from a number of his political opponents, including former President Joe Biden and his family, former Vice President Kamala Harris, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, former Representatives Liz Cheney and Adam Kissinger, and New York Attorney General Letitia James. Okay, what to know? You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna get too far into it because I think we could put two and two together and see what the hell's really going on. In a memo posted on X, formerly Twitter, Director of National Intelligence Tulsi Gabbard accused the affected individuals of manipulating intelligence, leaking classified intelligence without authorization, and or committing intentional egregious violations of tradecraft standards. Okay, we'll have to get more into who she is. Tulsi Gabbard, Director of National Intelligence. Like, who are you? She added, being entrusted with a security clearance is a privilege, not a right. Those in the intelligence community who betray their oath to the Constitution and put their own interests ahead of the interests of the American people have broken the sacred trust they promised to uphold. In doing so, they undermine our national security, the safety and security of the American people, and the foundational principles of our democratic republic. The memo, we should make it clear. Good morning, Miz. What's going on, brother? You already know. Let's make this clear, fellas. The memo did not, and repeat, did not offer any evidence to support the accusations. Boy, no surprise there. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of stuff being spewed out there saying that these people, you know, are leaking all this classified intelligence and this, that. This another, just so you know, chat, coming from the juggernaut. It's another smoke screen that's coming down the pipeline. Make sure you guys, are staying in the know, staying in the light within yourself, because you'll find out the real answers going down the road. There's no evidence to support any of this stuff and I brought that up just for that mere factor. You know what I'm saying? Just for the mere factor that this stuff is happening, but no evidence is being presented to support what's actually happening. Let's get around the horn with it. You know what I'm saying? LB.
I think they just another attempt at Trump trying to cover up his tracks because shutting down the clearances will prevent people from digging into some Epstein files and all these other little things they got going on that they don't want you to talk about. So while he's changing the rules, he's also covering up the dirt. So that's basically what I think he's doing.
Hey man, this dude started off, he's smoking a wiffle ball bat, and then he took a wiffle ball bat and chopped him below the knees real quick because could be very well the reason why these security clearances are being revoked. See, go ahead and light it, bro. No, go ahead, light it first. Light it first. Yeah, go ahead, do that first. You know what I'm saying? Just light it up. Steelers Nation, what up?
Yeah, Steelers, what's up? Just don't go steal nothing. Yeah. Yeah, all right, too early for this. So yeah, they over there wigging out again. In the words of Echo Era, that crazy bitch out there again.
Crazy bitch.
That crazy bitch. Hey, Daddy, that crazy bitch out there again. What they doing this stand there and shit? Go and do something.
Hey,
Yeah, so that's one of those situations.
yo, yeah.
Go
The crazy, she look crazy. You know what I'm saying? Don't know who she is.
roll.
She Gabbard, but she kind of looks like Madame Coupe de Villain or off the whatever her name is, 101
Madam
Dalmatians.
C. DeVille.
Madame C. de Villain. I said Coupe de Villain.
She definitely
Coupe
do.
de Villain.
Man, there's only but so much covering up you can do because there's something called physics. There's only but so much energy you can hold back, period.
Right.
And the whole point is that by the time they can't hold anything back, you have to be with high vibrations. Just be ready to just dodge all the bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You gotta play dodgeball.
Literally. JC, what up, cuz? Good morning. Good morning, man. A14 stand up, PA stand tough. Yeah, man. Hey, listen, that is absolutely, man, well said. Well said, C. Well said, LB. Abbott, we got to have it.
Let's get it. Tulsi Gabbard, she is a former Democrat turned independent turned Republican.
Oh my.
So she went to Kuwait. You know, she's
She
like
couldn't wait to go to Kuwait, huh?
couldn't wait. So when she became a Republican, you know, and it's just recently, you know, she just entered the Republican Party
Sheesh.
last year.
Talk about
So
passing
that's, you know,
passing yourself around. No
right.
no big joke intended, but you know, quote unquote.
Oh yeah. But I mean, just the stance and the position that she has in the U.S. Army, you know, she is what Trump needs or feels like, you know, his muscle. You know, she's a
Mm-hmm.
highly ranked officer. She's a highly ranked
Ah.
officer in the U.S. Army. You know what
Ah.
I'm saying? So those are the tactics that Trump feels like, you know, he can get his bully on like
Right,
that.
right. And we always
You
say
know,
it, P, that the cabinet itself, we have to make sure that y'all understand this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm putting these examples up and we're putting these examples up, you know, because we'll all produce some type of perspective for you so you understand what it is that you're looking at. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Because it's easy to get misconstrued by a report like that and not really figure out the meat and the bones on the underlying side of things. There's a lot of hoodwinking going on. There's a lot of you know, and as the mellow man just fact checked on the lady, you know,
hmm
she she is just interesting how she just comes into play out of nowhere. A political chameleon. That's a very well said point, Steelers Nation. A political chameleon. Yeah, we're
exactly. Just last year, she just became a Republican. Before that, she was an independent, and before that, she was a Republican, and before that, she was the lieutenant colonel in the U.S.
oh
Army
man.
Reserve. So now
What?
she serves as the
What?
director of national
And
intelligence.
now she's
What?
the director. Now
Look
she's
like
the
she never did a
director.
push up a
After
day in
all
her life.
that, she don't look like she did a push up a day. Hey, listen.
Hey, the key word is Army
Yeah,
You still
Reserve.
gotta go
reserve.
You
to
know what I
boot
mean?
camp for
We're
that.
weekend warriors.
You still gotta go to boot
Weekend,
camp to be a
Weekend.
weekend
the
warrior. You
weekend
still gotta do
warrior.
6 weeks at
The week,
least. And you
week,
gotta do at least one hell week and
week.
5 weeks of basic training, even
Hey
for
yo,
reserve.
The
Hey,
Weekend Warriors.
hey, Sonya Arrington went through
Yeah,
boot camp.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cut that shit out,
So,
man. Cut that shit out.
Yeah.
hey, I'm just saying.
Hey yo, hey yo,
I'm
we
just
You better
saying.
say S
Hey, I
dot
love.
A or something and shit. You put the whole government out there.
I said her
hey
whole
man,
government.
hey,
I
say
mean, I don't
man.
put no countries. That's my sister. I love her. We go through so we can get
That's
to
Well,
the
right.
other
okay,
side.
okay,
You know
That's
what I
right.
okay,
mean? No,
okay,
no shots. That's
okay,
my
okay.
sister,
That's what I'm
man.
thinking.
I
Oh
rock.
man.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. When I came up to
mhm.
Erie and she was doing, I was right there by her side when she was doing them community events. When half of the community was coming out, I was there. I seen it.
Well, yeah,
Wow.
that's how it is here, man.
But
They don't support shit.
they couldn't wait. They couldn't wait to come out when she
Oh
hit the
yeah, everybody has
news.
something to say then and shit. That's why I was like, man, that's fucked up. But that's how
Yeah,
it is.
where was y'all at when she was trying to raise money for, you know what I mean, Matt TV? You know what I mean? We could get to it,
Yes,
LB.
we
We could
could
get
get
to
to
it,
it
bro.
and stick to it.
We might have to put a show on that one day because there's a lot to
Yeah,
unfold.
yeah, yeah,
Mm,
yeah.
mm. I had a conversation, not
No,
to
go
be
ahead.
all off, but I had a conversation with Sonya when she was en route to the
Mm,
feds. I said, "This a book. This a book, Sonya. Let's get to it." You know what I mean? And I still feel that it
It definitely
is. You know what I
is.
mean? From what she went through to lose her son
I suck.
and be lifted. That's what Erie do. They'll lift you up and then they'll tear you down. You know what I'm
But they
saying?
lift you up and then turn their backs. That's what they do. They lift you up
man.
and turn their backs, and then they don't even act like they didn't know nothing about what was going on.
Mm.
Yeah. And which so I'll finish my my little soliloquy answer to this the question at hand. Um what Trump is trying to do, he's actually trying to do the opposite of what should be done. You know what I'm saying? His whole his social media is called truth, and it's absolutely not the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's going through museums, he's going through Washington, and the word that he's trying to scrub out is actually
Mm-hmm.
woke. He's trying to scrub out the word woke because he said woke is broke.
Mm.
But we know
Oh man.
from the
Oh
woke
man.
show.
Yeah.
That's why I stand on that name for the woke show. And shout out to DJ Rob. He's on live right
Shout
now on
out to DJ
LFX
Rob. Go
Media
tap in.
doing
Yeah, he doing
doing
his thing.
the
Yeah.
morning drive vibe. I
Yeah.
just tuned in. I was like, oh, look
Yes.
at
DJ Rob. Big
I
big salute
program
and
direct.
salutations to DJ Rob this morning. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Holding us down. Holding it
Yeah,
down. You already know what it is. Holding it down.
and we coming right
Yes, the woke
after him.
show.
Pause.
Hey, big cause
Pause.
for the cause. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See what you said in the
Pause.
chat. You said make up your mind. Makes you need to make her mind up, Craig. Make your mind up. But at the same time, the more that you dig into the information, because like I said, you don't know the history of these people, you don't know what they're doing. If you don't
Yeah.
know the history of these
Yeah. And
people, you
speaking of
don't know
his,
what they're doing.
mhm, I was listening to Craig Woodard, etc. Another
Yes,
part of
indeed.
the
Shout out
network.
Craig with
He
etc.
had, yeah,
Yeah.
Cuzzo, him and Deontay, my other cousin, uh, etc. Episode number 26, and Deontay was breaking down uh elections, and it's District 4 that the murder
Mm-hmm.
occurred in. And he's talking about, they calling Deontay the voice of the
Yes.
people. And I've been told him,
You the
like,
voice
you
of
the
the people.
voice, fam, you the voice. But he broke it down how the elections go and why we're not. He really studies politics, and he said the reason that we're not winning because we have too many people running. And like in District 4, you got four people running, which spreads the votes out. We need to get behind one person. one person. You heard it here at the AM Kings. Go listen to etc. on
Yep, with Craig
YouTube.
Woodard, with the Woodards, et cetera, with
With
the
Craig,
Woodards
etc.
is
with
what it's
the
called.
Woodards,
Yes,
and as episode 26, go check it out. Like this is all linked. You know what I'm saying? At one point we were doing the LFX Media wasn't a radio
it was a
station, it was a
TV
TV
station.
station.
Yes,
And Deontay had one of the podcasts that was connected to LFX Media. So, we gonna stay
absolutely.
linked. But, you know, when someone said, well, yes, she's moving around and she's juggling, she's going where she can get the votes to get in office. You know what I'm
Ah,
saying? So you can jump around like House of Pain and end up, you know, insane in the membrane
insane,
with
and
Chump.
you ain't got no brain. Insane, and
Yeah,
you got
so
no brain.
that's how politics go. That's why she jumped around, because she can get the votes and get in the office as an independent, as a Republican, and that's how politics go, fam.
Yep,
So
that's how
yeah,
they
To get
go.
into
And not
the
only
money.
that, but we also have to remember politics has deceit all up in it. Let's keep it a bunch in a buck in the bean. Let me just say this. I got you.
Yeah.
See, let me just say this though. We administer this like the minister and let y'all know this. Let's be transparent today and let y'all know this.
mhm.
Politics has deceit, fabrication, hoodwinking. You put all kind of adjectives in front of politics, and it exists right in your face. Because one thing
Ever.
that a politician will do is try to guarantee you something that they know that they really shouldn't be promising nobody. Shouldn't be promising nobody. A politician is going to do that no matter what level, whether it be on the small, yes, sir. You see the K. Look at the K now. Look at it real good. Look at it real good. Because really, it don't matter what level you're at. It don't matter if it's the smallest entity, the smallest of levels, if it's Meadville, Pennsylvania. Not to single out Meadville, but anything small like that. Could be Ripley, New York. Yeah, it could be
Dunkirk,
Ripley, New York. Exactly. Ripley, New York. Yeah,
Fredonia.
Fredonia, where the hillbillies. That's the name of their high school too. Don't try to say that I'm being funny, because that's y'all mascot. That's your
That's right.
mascot for y'all. Hey, I remember we went out to Fredonia and played the hillbillies. I remember that. Don't think I forgot. Don't think I forgot. We went out there.
Jed and them
Yeah,
was
and
there.
Mike Blanks took off from the foul line, and everybody didn't know what happened in the world. Oh,
Mm.
successfully from the foul line too. Like maybe a step inside the foul line, and the whole entire crowd was like, "Oh, yes, people came to play us today." But you know, But make a long story.
Cooking
It
with
don't
hot
matter
grease
what
today,
level
man.
of the political realm, and I think it's good that we spend a little extra time on this, because I think the point needs to be driven home, because I see a lot of people getting into this political realm all of a sudden out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? You see everybody become politically an expert when it comes time for these issues to
Mm.
kick in. And I'm like, well, let's cool our jets a little bit, because I know I'm not a politician, so I'm not no expert at political talk or none of that stuff. But I can say this, just from being observant enough and having discernment, I can safely say this, that we can see what's happening. We can see what's happening, and it's more important to know what's happening than it is to be participating in that shit. Because if you participating in the shit, it's the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be clear with that. It's the shit. And you participate in it, you got to be mindful of what boots you got to have on to play around in that shit. Now, there's certain people that are built for that. There's certain people that are built for that, and we got to allow them to be the agents for change in those realms. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, see.
Real quick, you know, politicians get inside information about stock market well before it hits people. Just to let y'all know,
Sure.
and they're trying to make that illegal now.
Yeah.
Just to put that out there.
No, that's very well said, because that's another point that I think should have been said. A lot of people don't even realize how much information is being held away from the general public.
especially about
There's
the
there's
stock market. Stock
information.
market runs the world.
Information is fed to us in increments. Certain information is fed to us in increments. Just so y'all know that,
They kept on
chat.
a need to know
Just so
basis.
y'all know that,
Need to
you know
know.
what I'm saying. Everybody out there watching us later, know this: you are being fed information in increments, and most of that information was already well known by certain individuals way before you got a chance to know it. Yeah. Oh yeah. This shit. Yeah. We on one today, man. We on one today with this because it's really important that we do make sure that we stay wide eyed and our minds stay open. And the only way that you do that is vibing high, staying in the light, keeping your mental in a positive level. You know what I'm saying? Here's another one, another angle of the chump, and then we're gonna get off his ass for today. Pause. But it says Trump accused of targeting black-led cities. Chump. President Donald Trump has deployed National Guard across Washington, D.C., as we told y'all. You know what I'm saying? And your tales from the hood boys. That's right. Ooh, you gonna get the shit? Yeah. Um, you know what I'm saying? Trump has deployed National Guard across Washington, D.C. amid his federal takeover of the city's police force in an effort to address ongoing safety concerns. Critics, including civil rights leaders, have argued that the move exceeds presidential authority and targets black-led cities. Trump reportedly assigned guard units to assist with encampment removals and landmark protection alongside local officers. Trump wrote, "This is Liberation Day in D.C., and we're going to take our capital back." He added that the federal effort marks an effort to rescue our nation from crime, bloodshed, bedlam, and squalor, and worse. Trump also directed support for crowd control during public safety operations. Civil rights leader Maya Wiley said Trump's DC policing move fits a pattern of targeting political opponents. Wiley said he has never thought well of black elected leaders, and he's been explicit about that. True indeed. Washington, D.C. has been one of those cities. Critics warn it risks politicizing law enforcement. D.C. Mayor Muriel Bowser called the federal takeover unnecessary and unprecedented. Now, Chump has identified Chicago, Los Angeles, Baltimore, and Oakland as cities currently facing public safety challenges. He argued that federal action is required to restore order. Now, we have that information on the table. You know what I'm saying? And it very well could be that. You know what I'm saying? Because realistically, at the end of the day, Trump has definitely made it clear on what side of the fence he's been on. You know, for those who are living under a rock, you know, we just don't want you to be living under the rock. You know, there's a certain stance that this man and people are like, well, I'm glad. I'd rather know that he's this instead of an undercover this, that, and the third. Well, I mean, still, I mean, it's racism. I mean, be glad. Oh, oh, damn. Oh, Steelers Nation.
Whoa.
Hey.
Whoa.
No.
Time out. Time out on the play.
Yes,
Injured guy.
You got a
Injured
flag
guy
on
on
it.
the
You got a
play.
flag
on
on the
that one. Oh man,
play. Ooh.
yeah, yep.
Shooting 2 free throws.
Yeah.
D Taster, diabolical. D Taster. Yeah, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Uh,
Boy, oh boy, yes, indeed.
ooh.
Uh, you know, but he is well known. You know, he's well known to be playing the racial card, and we know this. We know this, and we keep it in the forefront so you understand what administration you are under. You know what I'm saying? You are under a racially charged and politically, well, not good politics either, politically charged, you know, era that we're under. You know what I'm saying? Fellas, go ahead, have at it, man. You know what I'm saying? See,
Yeah. Well, let's just say everyone is treated as equal,
Mm-hmm.
you know, everyone that actually is viewed as equal, then this country was founded on the principles that we run the government doesn't run us. The government is there to help the people when needed, not the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time where America said, fuck the world, we're going to build ourselves, and we'll just help you wherever we can. Now it's not
Mm-hmm.
about that. Now it's like, okay, fuck the world, we're going to fuck the world over, and we're going to take the world. That this is going to be our version of the New World Order, not yours, not the East Side. We want the old version of the New World Order. We don't want the New. So what we're
See, people
seeing
don't
here
even
is
realize
that,
that that existed. And as you can tell, see just let you know, not the old, but the new. I mean, talk a
yeah.
little bit
So
about the old though, because the old is, I mean,
all
obviously
right. So the
people
old New
slept
World
walk through
Order
that.
is big.
Low key, people slept walk through that.
Yeah. So the whole world slept through. So May 1st, 1776, the New World Order was a success. All the world leaders gave their power to the Illuminati idea. And they said that we are going to work to get the people to agree to it through their free will.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be through free will. The only thing that evil respects is free will in the whole level.
Mm-hmm.
So that has gone about, and there's been struggles in between the families. You see World War I, World War II. So I want to rule the world like this. I want to rule the world like this. So those are the things that's going on, and they get us to fight, which is like y'all arguing. Why are we fighting? Y'all two was arguing. Why a million people got to fight because y'all two arguing? Two for a minute, make it make sense. Come on, and people just dive right in. Very archaic thing. So here we are now. The east side of the world is like, all right, this old way of doing the new world is just costing us way too much. Too many people are dying. Yeah, we need to reduce the population. Yet the way it's going, there won't be any of us. We need to change things around for this new world order to actually work. Let's have this new way. Let's start going towards nature. Let's start working on AI. America's like, fuck that. We bombing all things. Everything is ours. The old way is the best way. So the old way is dying out, which it will.
Yeah,
So
because
it's only
things
a
have,
matter.
but things because in the divine order of things, they almost literally have to. What resurfaces is interesting enough to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying? What does stay and what does not stay is going to be very interesting. But had to know that for the fact that we are understanding, do we really feel like he's targeting, you know what I'm saying, certain communities that are
Oh
black
yeah, he
led,
is. He most definitely is. 'Cause that's part of the old way.
and certain things are
It,
being. It's clear if you haven't seen it in your feeds and everything, certain things are being reintroduced right in front of you, right in front of you right
yeah.
now, real time. You know what I'm saying, LB?
Yeah, you got to think about what's going on. He picked all the cities where there's just a whole oversupply of niggas doing their own thing, running the city. He want to shut it down. Them cities that he didn't get elections from, votes for. He just trying to change. He trying to change the script. That's all he trying to do. He trying to rewrite everything that went wrong on the last election
I
and
think
make it so where he has no problem getting in. He's trying to set up so he can run another term. He's doing a lot of shit motherfuckers ain't paying attention to. He putting himself in position to do all this shit. That
yeah,
while he's talking about this, he's distracting y'all by talking about that, and everybody's looking at that and not really looking at this, and that's what's going on.
sheesh, man, he ain't never lied. Yeah, and that's exactly what's happening. That's exact. If you're not paying attention, that's exactly what's happening, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not seeing that right now, wake up. Get on the woke show with the mellow man, but wake up. Wake up all the way around the board. You know what I'm saying? Like splash some water on your face. Because if you're not seeing that this is exactly how things were already lined up, because the Supreme Court is now in favor of these things. Because the Supreme Court is in favor of these things, and I just wanted to add that real quick before the Abbott gives his take. The Supreme Court, ladies and gentlemen, the Supreme Court is now in a point where anything that has to have the final say can easily be passed through during this administration. It can be. It can be, man. Even though it's got to make it through certain other channels before it makes it to them, they the ultimate say so at the end of the day. And if it makes it there, there's a high probability that there's some things that could be reestablished, like C just said, like LB said. You know what I'm saying? So Abbott, go ahead, bro.
Okay, before I get into my answer, I just want to can I share
Yeah,
something
go
with y'all
ahead.
real quick? This is real quick. 43 members of Congress violated the stock law. I just want to support what C was just telling us. Here it is right in front of your face. 62 members of Congress and counting that Raw Story and other media organizations have identified as having violated the Stock Act
Oh
during
yeah, real
2023,
quick. Yeah, there you go. Good correction, C. you just
Yeah,
pulled a J pad on everybody.
yeah,
LFXmedia.com. That was
yeah. It was the weed, man. It's the weed.
no, it's my fault. It's my fault because I did it first.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I'll be the one to hold up the accountability. But go ahead, P.
So this is Rick
Mm-hmm.
Allen from Georgia. He's a Republican. Was as much as 6.5 years late in reporting 136 stock and other financial transactions totaling $8.56 million.
Damn.
Time out. That's too much. It's too much. That's
Hey,
too
hey,
much.
listen, yes. Ha!
What's
Y'all
going on
see
here?
what's
What's going
happening?
on here?
Just just
Yo. Oh.
just that little morsel.
Oh.
Just
And
that
they act
little
like they didn't
morsel.
know. They track everything.
Oh man, listen, come on.
62 of them
Hey,
got popped, and this
62,
is
and that was
just
just
a
his.
couple
That
years.
was just his rap sheet.
Yeah, I could
Hey,
have went down, but
paperwork,
I didn't want to
yeah,
go
paperwork
down a
ain't just
rabbit hole.
regulated to us, ladies and gentlemen. The
You
paper
know what's
trail,
crazy? He's not going to snitch.
Yeah.
paperwork
He's not
is
even going to snitch either. That's the
paperwork is out
crazy
there
part.
for everybody now. And
Mhm.
some of the worst
Yeah.
criminals in this country are
Congress.
And that's exactly what Trump is doing. He's pardoning all of the people, like the guy that the two cops that ran over the person that was on a bike and they tried to hide the
Mhm,
evidence. He
mhm.
pardoned them. The six people that was trying to block the clinics and the people who work in the clinics, federal offense. He pardoned them. He pardoned everybody from the January 6th.
and,
So
and
what
and
he's
just to see
building,
my fault, P. But god
go
damn it,
ahead,
we gotta
family.
we
Go ahead.
gotta we gotta make sure that y'all understand what he just said. I mean, I can't stress it enough. The paperwork does not just regulate to us, civilians, quote unquote. The politicians are the worst criminals in this country. I might get a lot of flack for saying that. But yes, the politicians are the
Mm-hmm.
worst criminals in this country, hands down,
And
and sticking their
arrogant
chest out
criminals.
because they know that they play on a field where they can sweep shit under the rug to the surface. They can sweep it under the rug to the surface. God damn it! But they,
Facts.
go ahead, P. Go ahead. I didn't mean it. Yeah, man, I had to say it.
Hey, we cooking with hot grease,
Woo,
man. We got to give it to them.
cooking.
You know, throw that fish right in, put the
That's right.
meal on it.
The snapper.
It's cooked. We serving it to you cooked with some cornbread. You
Some
heard?
Lake Erie perch for you this morning.
So throw some crappies in. They cook way faster. You
Uh,
can chew on the bones.
get you on the damn bones.
So listen, here's another thing I want guys to realize, and you might go against this, but Trump is not racist. He's classist.
Yeah,
Mm,
He's
yeah,
classist, and
okay.
I guarantee you, I can't guarantee you, but I'm gonna say pretty much he wanted to pardon Diddy. He wanted to, but his arrogance, because oh, Diddy said some things about me
Yeah,
when I
yeah,
was
he
coming
said
to
that.
election. So he wanted to pardon him, and that's because he's one of my fellow billionaires. You know what I'm saying? And he did some, you know, he did some things that he should be in jail for a long time. He really did. But guess what? he got the law team, he got the dream team. Is but the way they approach, you got a RICO case with one person, so it was easy for his lawyers to peel through that. But Trump is a classist, and what he's doing, there's tax brackets, and we're talking about the divide between the haves and the
That's where the
have-nots.
real war is. Let's
Down
keep it. Let's keep it in perspective.
down on the surface, us taxpayers are paying close to 29% of our earnings to taxes. Now, up here where the haves, they're paying close to 50% of what they're earned. But what Trump is doing, he's giving tax breaks where they don't have to pay. If you pay attention, we ain't seen none of his taxes for the ever. We ain't never seen his taxes. Y'all hear me?
Mhm. Yeah, we hear.
Never, never.
Which is why he was
We've
going to
never seen.
jail.
Yeah, which is why.
We've,
If you want to know the real reason, the real reason.
Wow.
Will Weezen.
Waka
Will
waka
Weezen.
waka.
Will Weezen.
waka waka.
Will Weezen.
So yeah,
Yes.
stay woke, y'all. That's
Stay
all I'm
woke.
saying. Stay
Stay
woke.
woke because it's really really important that we. I took some time out today with these subjects because I was like, you know what, man, we gotta really make sure we drive the point home. So moving forward, everybody can look at it with more confidence in understanding exactly what's going on instead of this fear, because fear is of the unknown. When you don't know, that's when the fear kicks in. That's when the fear kicks in, ladies and gentlemen. When you don't know,
Still a
you know what I'm
nation. I
saying?
agree.
Yes, indeed. LB.
Ooh.
Yep. LB
Are you
said,
there, LB?
I ain't
Oh
saying
yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Like, subscribe, and
Yeah.
share.
As he takes a drag off the
Tap in with the
the
kings on YouTube,
drag.
man.
Papa got a brand new
Tap in on
drag.
Facebook.
Oh.
Join the Facebook group, the AM Kings,
Yeah,
y'all.
Yes.
post in there. Let us know
We
what
ain't
y'all
just
want us to
Yeah.
talk about.
Yeah.
You know?
we ain't just
Yeah,
gabbing.
y'all want to be on the
We
show?
talk
Put it
about what
in
we
the
Yep.
page.
Yep. And Steelers Nation did bring up a very interesting point. Have a listen to this, guys. The mob been
mm,
saying this for years about government and politicians. They are the biggest criminals.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real quick,
Yeah.
for
mm,
those
Because
who don't know how our system works, you have the legislation, you have the executive branch, and you have the judicial branch, and they all keep each other in check.
mhm.
Now, the only way they keep each other in check is they decide to say something about it. Now, if someone's in office and the other person in the judicial branch is in favor for the executive branch, whatever the executive branch does that's illegal and the judicial branch does nothing about it, says nothing about it, it can happen. It can become law. That's how dictatorship can happen within this type of government.
the Alphabet Boys.
Hey, yeah, I know, and I
What
know,
Chuck?
I know y'all didn't heard that phrase before.
Yeah, what Chuck D say? CIA. See, I ain't kidding.
Hmm.
Both King and X, they got rid of both.
Hmm. Yes, indeed. What we need is
Mm.
awareness. You can't get careless. Exercising on it today. Like, subscribe, and share, man. We are here 8 a.m. And we are here to lift up and enlighten and keep people in the know and keep your toolkit sharp. You know what I'm saying? One step at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share the AM King Show. Make sure y'all stay tuned after this. The Woke Show is on. Shout out to DJ Rob for doing the early morning mix and getting it in. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to our other affiliates, Beat Boys TV, Blunt Conversations Podcast, First Gen Xers, Lovely Radio Show. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you
Mm.
tapping into everybody, the etc. with the Woodards. Do not forget, yes, make sure you tap in E-Town, tap into these strong networks that we are building. And eventually you probably see us all on our own television station. That's the thing, that's the goal. That's what
Mm.
we're trying to do, is have a television station that brings you this good information and keeps you in the right space. You know what I'm saying? In the right
Mm.
space. We're
Mm.
gonna go to the brother Nature Jab. You know what I'm saying? Which cats were worried about his safety a little bit ago. And you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Mr. For those who don't know, this is the plastiline developer, the young brother. You know what I'm saying? And we want to talk about this SCMW reactor first trial run because everybody contributed to this becoming a success. Check it out.
Humanity, you gave me $30,000 and I gave you my heart. You gave me your faith when I disappeared, and I gave you my promise that I would never quit and never give up, and now we are here after 5 years of hard work, 8 months of back-breaking upgrades and labor. It is the last time to run the world's first solar continuous, say it with me, microwave pyrolysis reactor, baby, Mark 4.5. We are here. And when I turn this machine on, it will be history. Not only because it is an invention and the first of its kind, but because this is sending a message to the world, letting the world know that we are done. It does not matter. We're not going to wait on some big corporation, some big government to do what needs to be done. If we need to do it ourselves, we would do it ourselves because this is our world. This is our earth. And we care and we protect it. And we protect and care for each other too. So, without further ado, desde mi corazón y mi alma, vamos! We got the vacuum pulled. It's time to turn on the magnetrons now. We are now operating at full power. At full power, absolute capacity. We are consuming 12,000 watts. It's happening! Look at that! It's happening. We all know what that means. Oh my goodness, take a look. There's the oil, everybody. Now is the moment that will make or break this machine. We are about 2 hours in. Now it's time to load in plastic while the machine is running. Now that we have this loaded with plastic, we'll close this valve and then close this valve, pull a vacuum on the thing. Vacuum is being pulled on the chamber. We are now opening this chamber. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll turn on the blades. Beautiful. That's literally exactly how I want it. Just like that. These blades spinning, plastic falling in while the machine is on, while the machine is hot, while we're still making fuel, baby. The world's first solar continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor. I fed in the plastic from up here too fast, clumped together. That's what happens. That's why we had to employ this really sophisticated auger blade system, because plastic, especially under these conditions, loves to just get staticky and clump together. Fortunately, I think I could fix this, but not while the machine is running. Humanity!
Okay. First of all, his name is Julian Brown. Big congratulations to him for making these breakthroughs, and shout out to the community for stepping in and helping, supply the brother with what he needs in order to, because we got to show examples of success too. Like we can't just talk about the problem. We also got to talk about people that are actually in real time creating solutions for a better environment. And this young man, Julian Brown, he's definitely about the positive side of this outcome. You know what I'm saying? Protecting the environment, creating a new way for us to have fuel, and taking resources that are considered waste that could be bad for the environment and turning it into something constructive and positive. Let's have a go around on this, LB.
Shit, I take my hat off to him. That's very creative, man. Just, you know what I mean? That's what it is. A lot of people don't have the funding, but they have the mind and the power to do something and shit. And that's just an example of some shit that could be done if he had the right funding. He had the funding and put it on video and made that shit work. Little flaw, but you know what I mean? That was a small bug. That ain't nothing to fix that. So basically, he just invented some shit straight from the mind. You know what I mean? Straight. So yeah.
Inventors, inventions, which we are very well known for doing. People that look like us.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that. Inventions are far and wide. See.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say that. Yeah, I was smiling and laughing because he just keeps proving us right. So yeah, and you said something important in the beginning. We're not gonna wait. This is our world. This is our earth, and
Right.
so those are very, very, very important things. And to elaborate on what he has is he basically have a energy source that doesn't need much energy to run, and he was at 12,000 watts. That's 12K, 12 kilowatts. That's a lot of power. That's a lot.
That's a
That's
lot.
a lot. That's
That's
enough to
a
power
lot. That's a lot.
at least 4 homes, at least.
At
At
least
least, and that's being like it can do way more.
light.
That's being
That's
like,
being light.
yeah,
I got you. Abbott.
Um, Let me back up. So the year 2035, the state of California starts first with all electric vehicles. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to his effort and what he's about to accomplish, but we really have to play both sides of the
hmm
fence, similar to that politician that we were
yeah,
clowning like, oh man, she jumping around, but you really got to play both sides of the fence. Now, the electric vehicles we see, starting with the Tesla, everybody's getting the formula. All right, so how do we get these electric vehicles in motion? They're powered by semiconductors. So as we're watching what the young man is doing, staying in tune and supporting him, we know in our heads that by 2035, these gas vehicles are about to come off the market and it's going to be all electric. It's already made for that movement, but we need to stay in tune with the young man, with his invention and what he got going in and supporting him, but understand that electric vehicles is it's
yeah,
already, coming to fruition. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
as we always talk about investing in stocks. A stock to look out for is called TSM. Those are the semiconductors that help these electric vehicles move. So moving, we dig in rabbit holes, you know what I'm
hmm
saying? Should I invest in Tesla? You know what? Tesla is it's one of the magnificent seven. It ain't gonna hurt, but it's a long trade.
yeah,
You know what I mean? You put your
Mm.
money in and don't look back for another 5 years. But
Mm-hmm.
catching stuff on a realm of when it's hot and what's going on, we want to invest in Taiwan semiconductors, which those are the things that help these electric vehicles move. But yeah, shout out to the young man. Let's stay in tune. Let's keep reporting what he got going on, and let's keep him alive.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. Definitely well said. John, hey, what up, John? Checking in. He said California needs to be first, the worst air quality in the United States. It
Facts.
definitely is. It definitely is. Anybody ever see the skyline of Los Angeles itself? It's quite smoggy and quite foggy. And most of that is not from the environment, it's from man-made things that are going on around that particular city. They probably have some of the worst air quality in the world, in the world, not just the U.S. You know what I mean? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So make sure that you guys stay up on the know. We feel like we made everybody a little bit smarter. I know I felt like I got a little bit smarter today. The
Hmm.
panel definitely came with the heat today, if you will. You know what I'm saying? Yes. He definitely needs his own security. Misery, I agree, man. He needs his own security, and man, it's really important. It's really important to make sure that when we see anybody, any of us, innovating something that can do wonders for the world, not just here, but the world. We get behind it, we support it, and we start to change the game one step at a time, just like this young gentleman, Mr. Julian, is doing. Yes, man, great work, and of course, we got a few funnies before we get up out of here.
hmm
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Misery said this though, real quickly. He said he had a light fright already, Yeah, right. Put some protection around that man for sure. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he's still going. As you can see, he didn't let it stop him. And that's the key. You can't let it stop you. You got to continue. You got to proceed and continue. But yes, let's go ahead and get some funnies in real
Funnies.
quick before we get out of here
Funnies.
and go to the woke show. This one I thought was diabolically funny. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Devin Robinson. I've seen this on a couple of different people's feeds, but the way he did it and listen to the way his voice sound is hilarious. But yes, the unfortunate happenings of the young man.
Damn it. I know you're gonna have a knot immediately. Why does it keep demolishing the back of his noggin? A motherfucker unleashed a can of whoop ass. There's a little bit of rhythm to it though. It was kind of catchy. Just spinning on that head.
It definitely was spinning on his head. He definitely caught a nice speed knot or two in the back of his noggin from that. You already know. If you don't wake up, you just might catch what the young man caught. Sometimes it means you went to the well. Excuse the pun, but he went to the well one time too many.
Yeah.
And then,
He went to the well and didn't feel so well.
it didn't feel so well after he went to the well.
Look,
He didn't feel so well. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, he really did. He really did. You know what I'm saying? Let's let go of the bullshit this morning. let's do it one time for the one time. Let go of the bullshit. Yeah, we might have to sample that one.
yeah.
This year I'm in my flow. Fuck anything that don't help me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Shiesty hoes. I'm letting all that bullshit go. No negative energy on my ship. Giving as much energy as I can give. You niggas got too many needs. Y'all be fucking up my peace. So
Let it go.
Got to. Got to let it
That
go.
was fire.
It's
Let
over
go of
already?
the bullshit. Yeah, that was it.
Let it go.
Yeah.
It's real
I was
quick, man.
tapping out and shit right now. Oh shit.
Oh, man. That's all right. We're gonna lock in, man. We're gonna lock in with that one. We're
So
gonna
we're going
lock
to
in.
bullshit.
He letting go.
That shit woke me up right there.
Oh man, letting go of the bullshit now. Straight up, you know what I'm saying? One more for you. And of course, I thought this was hilarious, man. There's just no way, LeVar Walker, he found another one. God damn it. What in the jumping Jehoshaphat is this?
Man, what the hell are you doing, man? You should have took that rope that you done tied your chin in, and you should have just added more length and tied yourself up and tied up whoever braided that for you too. What is this, man? What is the point of this? Like, why? Why did you look in the mirror and say, man, you know what'd be cool? If I braid my chin hair, if I braid my beard, put it into braids to match the braids on my head, like man, what's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Are you trying to get a brand deal from a roping company or some shit, man? Like, what is the point? What is the point? Because if you get in the fight, somebody gonna grab that shit. And then they just gonna tie it around you and tie you up somewhere. This ain't it, bro. This ain't it. I don't know why. I just don't get it. I don't get it. And I know the Spanish people are looking at you crazy right now. Bro, what are you doing, bro? Why would you do something like that? That is crazy, man. That shit go long. Look at that. Look at the length. So you got a dick hanging off your chin. This what you doing. You walk around with a strap on. on your chin, bro. This where we at right now? Man, come on, man. Cut that shit off and call me, man.
Yes, he had it rode all the way from the side of his face, all the way down.
Hey,
That's the braid on the
That's
side of his face,
grabbing him
Misery.
and choking him with
What niggas going through these days, I don't know.
Said somebody gonna tie you up with the braid in your chin.
He's tied up in thoughts. He ain't think
Said he
well.
had a strap on. Hey man, LeVar Walker, you know what I'm saying? And when you see the look at his face, you know what I'm saying? Look at LeVar Walker.
oh shit.
The look on that man's face is diabolical when he be seeing what's going on, man. And the what do you call it? The monotone. This is the monotone comedian of this era. He is the monotone comedian of the era. Yeah, come on, John. Yeah, that's what he said.
Got it again and shit.
Really braided the entire side, not just the bottom.
Oh man, interlocked it. Interlocked.
Man, whatever floats your boat.
Hey, what you talking about, John? What you talking about?
He said he's a walking dickhead.
Hey yo.
Crazy
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
He
You know,
basically said,
he's trying to refrain from repeating it, but that's exactly what he said. That's exactly.
Flag.
Oh
play.
man.
Yes, LeVar, you get a timeout for that one,
Yeah,
brother.
they need to talk. They need to talk. Call him.
Yeah, call him.
Yeah.
Call that man when you fuck up like that. You gotta give him a call. Yes, indeed. But look, y'all have a great one. We're going to the Woke Show right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, and share to all of our affiliates. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come on, man. See, here you go.
Oh my goodness. It started
It's too early.
PAID. Yeah, Philly Sheath.
Oh man.
Oh.
Shout out to DJ Rob with the morning drive.
Yes.
He just told me he pulled over so the Woke Show can
Absolutely,
come
absolutely. Here y'all come. Y'all make sure y'all tap in, man. Go to the Woke Show.
Oh, man.
Shout out to all the affiliates, man. Hey, listen, I'm getting out of here quick. Let's get out. Let's get out. Let's get out real quick. Peace and blessings. We'll see y'all on Friday.